clock. Pecan, 2 seconds. Pecan for the lead. Got it! He got the record at the buzzer! The break for three. Buried! Gallagher pulls up. Gallagher rims it out the field. Slams it down. Pooley up ahead. Dombrowski, the freshman, off the window and one. Let's go back to Evans. Corner three. Got it. There's Rowe with the exclamation point as Dunny slams it down. Far side, Dawson unloads, knocks it home. Jenna Dawson by Teslavich, and puts it on the floor. Right, looks to drive in, Epps floats it up, got it! He got it! There's 1,000 for Bryce Epps. It's the final night of the first half here on MVI Live of the MVISBL-Girls Division, as we will start with Monessen Florist and State Farm as Dax Thomas State Farm looks for win number one. MoFlo trying to get back in their groove. A early in the week trade has kind of shuffled the roster for Monessen Florist, but only one of those two new bodies is here in attendance today. Alex Lyons, Jose Negron with you for all the action here of game number one of the evening as Whaley and Hall get us underway as quickly Dax Thomas State Farm controls. That's Ella Chepka far side. Chepka pulls the trigger off the mark. Rebound, Brianna Battles. As Battles off to Clark. Puglish traded away along with Macy. Justice is left alone for two is Abigail Whaley. As Maggie Spell returns to Monessen Florist, as well as Pascal Olzek. She is here tonight, but no Maggie Spell, no Ayanna Wade. Some big losses as high off the window for two goes Tessa Rodriguez to tie us up at two with 15:20 remaining here in the opening half. As there's Bella Corrado. Corrado looking for options, puts it on the floor. Corrado dribbles up top. Corrado surrounded. Bella Corrado continues to roll down underneath. There's Kate Clark with the reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Ella Chepka. As back the other way, Battles the steal. Here comes Battles. Battles drives in. Battles off the window for two. Bree Battles onto the board, and it's 4-2 MoFlo here in the first half. Up top, Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez goes to McCoy in the left wing. McCoy drives left block. Brooke McCoy, no good. She's fouled, and Brooke McCoy will shoot a pair.
Everybody but the shooter. Hustle over. Now, what did I say? Oh, we were pressing, right? We made a bucket, we all ran back.
Brooke McCoy.
This is why we're 0-5.
First one up and in for Brooke McCoy. Lead down to just one for Monessen Florist, two for Whaley, two for Bree Battles. Just a few bodies on the benches. McCoy goes 2 for 2 for Monessen Florist, that being Olzak and Manitti. The only two subs available for Chad Corrado. No assistant coaches tonight for Chad. And on the other side is a full comedy of players and coaches for Dax Thomas State Farm, tied at 4 with the ball.
Yeah, might make an impact as we get here further down the stretch. Like you said, no Ayanna Wade, no Maggie Spell. Both players traded for each other in the offseason. Now teammates here with Monessen Florist.
As Rodriguez off the mark, as that's something I think that would help Dax Thomas State Farm, a little more offensive performance. And with that being said, just shooting more for Tess Rodriguez is driving in. And knocking it down for two is Kate Clark. Only the second bucket of the season for Kate Clark, the rising junior from Sarah Catholic. But, Jose, we've been an eyewitness to the ability Kate Clark has when it comes to shooting the basketball.
Yeah, we've seen her the last couple seasons at Sarah Catholic. Really emerged as a true freshman towards the end of her freshman campaign and had a very solid sophomore season with the Eagles as well. Now coming into her second season here in the MVISBL.
Erica Hall at the line shooting 2. Foul goes against Riley Corns, her first team's second. Shot up and in. 3 for 3 from the stripe is Dax Thomas State Farm here in this one in the early going.
Yeah, for Monessen Florist, they're really going to have to rely heavily on players like Bree Battles and Kate Clark, 2 Sarah Catholic standouts. Abby Whaley already on the board.
As we are tied at 6. Great job, though, by Dax Thomas State Farm getting to the charity stripe as there's Battle. She's got better every game. This is her 3rd game of the season. 4 points in her first, 6 in her second. As Clark drives in, Clark goes to Corns. Corns up, no good. Rebound tipped away. That's right. Or Ella Chupka. Chupka in transition. Kick out. Hall off the iron, no good. Rebound, Abigail Whaley.
Whaley's been one of the best rebounders in the girls division so far this season. A huge acquisition from Monessen Florist.
Yeah, an absolute steal as Whaley on the mismatch tries to go too far underneath, and on the floor and with the ball goes Riley Vinik. Now it's Chupka. Chupka looking for reinforcements. Bounce pass, Hall drives in, kick out. There's Nikolai up top, Vinik. Vinik bounce pass, Chupka. Chupka foul line, left block. Chupka up, no good. And another foul called.
A little late, but it looks like it's going to be on Bree Battles. Sends Ella Chupka to the line once again, and so far so good for State Farm from the charity stripe. They've taken advantage of all 4 of their opportunities, make it 5.
As Dax Thomas State Farm back on top, it's 7-6 in favor of Dax Thomas over Monessen Florist. 2 for McCoy, 2 for Hall, 1 for Chupka, and 2 for Rodriguez. Add 2 to the total now of Ella Chupka. A perfect 6 for 6 from the stripe. As Clark surrounded, now it's Battles. Battles to Ozak, far side, Corrado out to Manitti, pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound off of Chupka and out. And this could be some good, testing of the waters for Bree Battles. The reason I say that, your now primary 2 ball handlers, obviously Iona Wade, but I think Maggie Spell coming back over might be your number 2 is Pascal Ozak off the inbound for 2. As it's 8-all with 12:18 remaining. Shot no good by McCoy. Rebound Ozak, but getting back to is a steal by Chupka, and Ella Chupka up and in for 2. But there's rumors that Bree Battles might have to run the point this season for Coach Matt Bacco.
Yeah, and that's actually something she's used to. She's actually not a forward. She's more of a point guard despite her size.
As Manitti off the mark, rebound out of bounds. As forcing the issue is Pascal Ozak, and that just adds some more size underneath for Coach Chad Corrado with both Whaley and Ozak.
Chad Corrado to your left rather than being on his own bench.
Yeah, I mean, hey, right on the screen there.
Yeah.
Get the head, bird's eye view.
Bold strategy.
Hey, we don't have coaching boxes in the MVI-SBL. Otherwise, I think Chad would be the first guy getting teed up, and it'd be a consistent game as Clark fouled going to the stripe. As he, love Chad, coming over saying, great trade. He's always going to pump up everything that's going on as Clark can't get that to fall. Kate Clark lines things up. A chance to cut this to a 1-point deficit. She'll do just that. 3 points for Kate Clark. As back the other way quickly, Vinik lost the handle and out of bounds with 11:34 remaining here in the opening half. And, free throws as Clark was the one shooting there. That was something that really plagued Sarah Catholic during the postseason in the stretch. Really struggled to find pay dirt from the line as Kate Clark up top for 3. That one short seemed a little unset was Kate Clark.
Yeah, a little rush there. He had an open shot, but missed opportunity there to potentially go ahead. Has been very back and forth here in the early going with State Farm leading by 1 5 minutes in.
Now it's Ella Chepka up top, guarded tightly. Clark driving in, right block, lays it up and in. Ella Chepka up to 6. As Dax Thomas State Farm up 12-9 with 10:55 remaining and a timeout called by Dax Thomas State Farm. And a chance to thank our friends at Dax Thomas State Farm. Life's full of surprises, some good, some not so good, and that's why your State Farm agent, Dax Thomas, is there with good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates for everybody. Yep, that's right, at State Farm, you get great service and great rates with every policy, so you can be prepared for all life's surprises. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Ella Chupka has been there for Dax Thomas State Farm. 6 straight points that she has scored for her team over the last minute and a half. Up until then, it was really kind of a lot of balance on each side. 4 different scorers up until that point for each team, but Chupka has really come up big recently to help State Farm build this 3-point lead.
Yeah, and the interesting thing, the top 3 scorers for Monessen Florist not here tonight. Something, we talked about the lack they have. Obviously, Maggie Spell is number 2 in all intents and purposes, even though she hasn't played a game for MoFlo yet this season. But that was Hannah Pugliese, who is the second leading scorer. Wade's not here, and then Ringloff, who is right now unable to go for Monessen Florist. So that makes the leading scorer coming into play today on the floor. Bree Battles averaging 5 points per game, and right now it's been spread out scoring for Monessen Florist, which has to be something you like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to see, how these players are going to, play without, Ayanna Wade out there, without Maggie Spell. You want to see everybody contributing, even with those girls in the lineup. But a big opportunity here for some of these girls to take a step and be leaders.
As deflected, getting after it is Bella Corrado in the left wing. Corrado inside, picked off Kenzie Saliga, surrounded, takes a dribble in clear space. Here's Aggie Nikolai, far side Chupka. Chupka inside, blocked by Battles. 10:13 remaining, opening half, 3-point advantage for Dax Thomas State Farm. Almost beat Cedarbrook on Tuesday. Or excuse me, make that Monday. As a steal by Clark over to Battles. Here comes Battles, pushing the issue. Battles drives in, coast to coast. Battles no good. Rebound Aggie Nikolai. As much as it is a tough thing with no Ayanna Wade as driving, is Venick up to Nikolai. As we saw this going to the boys' side with EPT. There was a moment that Coach Vadeps took out Mackay and Bryce for a good 10 minutes straight and said, I want to show these other players they can do it too, as a great finish by Erica Hall at the cylinder to increase the lead. And as much as you want Ayanna Wade here and Maggie Spell here are going to be probably your 1-2 throughout the entire season scoring-wise, this is a good moment to show, hey, you guys in the support roles can score as well, and it doesn't have to be a one-trick pony. You guys can all score, and it does not have to be, one player putting up 40, and it's the only way we have a chance to win.
Yeah, you have to see if these girls are up for the challenge, and this is a very prime opportunity to see that. No Ayanna Wade, no Maggie Spell, no Hannah Pugliese, who is now playing for Cedarbrook. A very good chance here for these girls that are on the floor.
As Hall no good, rebound grab, make that Chupka no good, rebound by Olzak, and the foul goes against Kaylin Settles. As Whaley back in along with Corrins, Maniti checks out with Bella Corrado.
Monessen Florist does have a few bench players, so they're able to sub out here and there.
Battles trying to penetrate Brianna Battles. Battles. Off the deflection. Her brother traded before the game yesterday for the boys' side of things, about 30 seconds before we got started.
Probably the first pregame trade we have seen in either of these divisions of the MVISBL.
Yeah, he had 11 points, though, in his Dax Thomas State Farm debut. In a loss to Union Cleaners is up top, Ella Chupka. Battles, of course, we talked about. She's at Sarah Catholic as a rising junior. He's a rising junior at West Mifflin. One of two sets of boy-girl twins in the league. As Ella Chupka up to 8. As she makes it look oh so easy. Up ahead, there's Corrins. Riley Corrins stops up, needs help, has it knocked out of her hands, regains the dribble. Corrins bounce past Whaley. Whaley pokes it to Olzak. Pascal Olzak, and a timeout called by Chad Corrado to save possession, down 16-9 with 7:47 remaining here in the opening half. Gives us the chance to thank our friends at Monessen Florist, which is located 1743 Grand Boulevard, Monessen, Pennsylvania, which is your go-to unique retail florist and giftware shop in the Mon Valley since 1996. Great for proms, weddings, and all celebrations of life. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to noon. So come see what Monessen Florist can do for you.
Yeah, Monessen Florist right now looking for a bucket. They haven't scored a point in almost 4 minutes and haven't scored a bucket in closer to 5 minutes. So trying to end a little drought here.
As Clark looking for an option, it comes in the form of Abigail Whaley. Whaley picks up her dribble, needs help, kicks it up top. Corns keeps it in the front court. Riley Corns up top. Corns, top of the key, pulls the trigger off the front iron rebound. Grabbed down, that's by Whaley for a second, and knocked out by Dax Thomas State Farm with 7:25 remaining. As Clark out, Corrado in. Whaley, the trigger, looking for an option, doesn't really have one. Now finds Riley Corns right wing. Corns gets the screen. Corns pulls up, not good for her as that one's off the front of the iron. Rebound back the other way. Here comes Aggie Nikolai. Nikolai, right wing. Now it's Hall. Hall drives right block. Erica Hall puts it up, no good. Rebound, pinball's free to Corrado. Quickly off to Abigail Whaley. Whaley up over the center court straight. Whaley inside. Olzak couldn't get the handle. Now it's Erica Hall. Near side, Ella Chupka. Chupka over the divider. Far side, there's Saliga denied. As Riley Corrins got her hands in the way.
It's going to be an illegal screen called on Abigail Whaley.
Hall, Saliga, Nikolai, and settles out. And now it's McCoy, Chupka, Tess Rodriguez, along with Bella Massey and Riley Venick.
I think that's a big reason why State Farm has a distinct advantage. You know, they have the opportunity to switch, make full line changes here.
And, you know, this isn't that it's a bad Dax Thomas State Farm team at all. I mean, looks of Tess Rodriguez running the point. Then we know the scoring ability of both Chupka and Hall. And then Brooke McCoy, I think she's going to be very good come the end of the season still as well. Definitely a scorer for Hempfield as does that right there.
Yeah, McCoy was a top pick, too, of this State Farm team.
18-9 your score. See if Battles can get them on the board. Kick out Whaley. Whaley driving. Whaley changes directions. Whaley puts it up. She's fouled underneath. As it goes against Tessa Rodriguez, and now Abigail Whaley will shoot two. Whaley, rising senior at Ringgold, through the motion, puts it up. Whaley puts it through. 3 points for Abigail Whaley. Lead back down to 8 with 5:55 remaining in a very low-scoring first half. Whaley up and in again. 2 for 2 for Abigail Whaley. As 4 points, that's a new season high in a game for Abigail Whaley. She actually only had 4 points coming into play here tonight. As driving is Rodriguez. Rodriguez up to McCoy. McCoy right wing drives in. McCoy kick out Massey. Back near side Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez penetrates, skips across. Riley Venick. One more left wing Massey. Massey has it stripped away. There's Corrado. Slows things up. Here's Bella Corrado. Corrado to Whaley. Whaley, right block, no good. Rebound. Whaley on the putback, gets it to fall. 4 unanswered for Abigail Whaley. 5:10 remaining here, opening half.
Whaley coming up big here for Monessen Florist, makes it a 5-point game, as you said, Alex. And now another Dax Thomas State Farm turnover.
As quickly, Erica Hall going to check back in. Here's Riley Corrins. Corrins up over the divide. Corrins flips it inside. Denied by McCoy, but battles, gets it back to Corrins. On to Whaley. Whaley for 3. No good. Rebound by Hall. As Chupka in transition. Chupka, no good. Trying to avoid the contact. I think that's what affected the shot for Chupka. As another turnover, and it's going to go back to Monessen Florist with 4:40 remaining here in the half.
And Chupka tried to save that one, but she was already out of bounds when she took possession of the ball. Good defense here by Tessa Rodriguez. She gets the steal.
Rodriguez underneath, denied by Whaley.
Great defense by Tessa Rodriguez on one end, and great defense by Abby Whaley on the other end.
As inbound goes, that's to Chupka. Ella Chupka changes directions. Chupka off the glass for 2. And Dax Thomas State Farm gets the 20. Ella Chupka has 50% of her team's points here tonight. Battles to Olzak. Pascal driving. Pascal Olzak back to Corrado. Bella Corrado, right wing. Corrado rolls up top. Corrado guarded by Riley Vinik. Picks up her dribble. Stripped away by Chupka. Chupka in transition, off the window for 2 more. 12 for Ella Chupka. 22-13 now. Dax Thomas State Farm back up by 9 as there's battles. Very stagnant looking offense here for Moflo, and another illegal screen on Abigail Whaley.
Got to watch foul trouble as this game goes on too, especially for this Monessen Florist side with only 2 subs.
Tessa Rodriguez over the timeline. Rodriguez right wing up top. Hall. Hall drives in, left block, lays it home. Erica Hall, give her 2 more. As Hall, a little gimpy as battles coast to coast, no good. Rebound McCoy, but Hall's going to play through it. McCoy coast to coast, pretty feed. Vinik too strong and out of bounds. It's off Manetti.
Yeah, it's a tough break for Monessen Florist as Saliga will come in and replace Erica Hall.
As McCoy the trigger, McCoy into Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez, right corner, 3 on the clock. Rodriguez drives baseline, bounce pass out. McCoy for 3, got it! Brooke McCoy, give her 7. First 3 of the contest. Inside feed knocked away by Saliga. Onto the floor she goes, gets it to Rodriguez. Now Riley Vinik. Moflo needs to find a way to get some stops here in the latter stage to see if they can cut this back to single digits before the break. As McCoy pulls up again, got it again. 9 for Brooke McCoy. As it's 29-13, 2:16 remaining, driving in Whaley. Whaley kicks it out. Corrins for 3. Off the mark, rebound, grabbed down by Aggie Nikolai. Here's Nikolai in transition. Nikolai near side, Rodriguez out to Vinik. Vinik for 3, got it! Riley Vinik makes it 32-13, and just like that, Dax Thomas State Farm out to a huge advantage here in the opening half.
Yeah, 14-0 run now after Monessen Florist cut it to 5.
That's too easy for Bree Battles. Cutting into the deficit and getting Moflo up to 15. Now it's Rodriguez driving in, and Tess Rodriguez lays it in for 2. No threes in this game for Monessen Florist. As there is Whaley. Whaley, right wing inside, Olzak, and Olzak fouled by Rodriguez. Or excuse me, make that Saliga. Both rising juniors at Bell Vernon.
Yeah.
Manetti the trigger. Manetti surveys, flips it up. That's to Olzak, pulls the trigger deep for two, no good. Easy rebound for Rodriguez, pushing the pace. Tessa Rodriguez in the right wing. Rodriguez kicks across. There's Nikolai pulling the trigger, back iron, no. Rebound taken away by Settles. Kaylin Settles puts it up, no good. Grabbed down by Clark.
Great effort on the boards there by Settles. Can't finish, despite not being able to finish it.
As Battles lays it in for two off a great feed from Kate Clark. As Sarah Catholic teaming up there for two. 34-17, 33 on the clock. See if Dax Thomas tries to hold for the last one, but McCoy instead straight to the cylinder, no good. And a chance to inch closer. Battles stops up, surrounded, and Battles fouled. It's going to go against McCoy.
21.5, let's get one.
Inside, Olzak off the fingertips and out.
10 first half turnovers for Monessen Florist. Definitely hasn't helped their cause, but biggest factor was that 14-0 run by State Farm. Despite a couple buckets here late by Bree Battles.
As there's Rodriguez, sees a lane, pass across, and Kenzie Saliga finishes it up. As full court heave will go to no avail, and at the half, Dax Thomas State Farm up by 19, 36-17 at the break over Monessen Florist right here on your home for the MVISBL, powered by Cyber Athletics here on MVI Live.
There is nothing like a refreshing cup of quality coffee to start your day. Brand new to the Mon Valley is His Place Coffee Community and more. Every morning our beans are ground at just the right time to give you that perfect cup of coffee or coffee specialty. Enjoy a fresh made baked good to help start your day? Not a coffee drinker or looking for something different? Try one of our Frap Shakes Refreshers or specialty cremosos. From 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., it is more than just a coffee shop. Every cup of coffee helps us bring hope back into the community through our tutoring, reading, and single parenting programs. That is why we are His Place Coffee Community and more, located 103rd Street in Monessen. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, a third-generation family-owned and operated business since 1964. Whether you are looking to propose, promise, celebrate, or surprise, Marbills has the expertise, selection, and price to make your shopping experience relaxed and easy. Visit our showroom located at 112 Pricedale Road in Bell Vernon or call us at 724-929-6633. Marble Diamonds and Jewelry, your journey, your jeweler. Valdesari's Bakery, located 513 Broad Avenue in Bell Vernon, providing the Mon Valley with delicious fresh baked breads, buns, and other sweet treats since 1903. Along with our store location, we offer fundraising and wholesale options. For more information, call us at 724-929-8040 or visit us Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. Before or after the game, stop by Dogs, the Mon Valley's newest sports bar and restaurant. Great food, 9 10-foot big screen TVs to watch your favorite sports events, live music every Thursday night, all your favorite bottled beers, plus 16 more on tap, and we serve breakfast every day until 11 a.m. Dogs in the Walmart Lowe's Plaza in Bell Vernon.
Back here at the half, 36-17, Monessen Florist trailing Dax Thomas State Farm. Again, no Ayanna Wade here today, no Maggie Spell, 3 for Kate Clark. And then you can add 6 in for both Battles and Whaley, 2 for Pascal Olzak on the other side for Dax Thomas State Farm with 36, 3 for Vinick, 4 for Tessa Rodriguez, 2 for Kenzie Saliga, 12 for Ella Chupka, 6 for Erica Hall, and 9 for Brooke McCoy. Rodriguez and Whaley both at a new season high in half number 1, as there's Kate Clark. Underneath, taken away, and back the other way we go. That's Ella Chupka. Chupka floats it up, no good. Rebound underneath. Chupka kicks it out, shot up by Hall, got it! Erica Hall increases the lead. As at the other end, no good. Rebound, Riley Corns. Corns cutting in, Battles off the window for 2. And now a new season high for Bree Battles. As here's Chupka once more. Chupka sits at 12 points thus far. Ella Chupka out to Tessa Rodriguez. Rodriguez to McCoy. 1 minute gone, half number 2. 20-point advantage for Dax Thomas State Farm, as make it 22 as Brooke McCoy once again sends it in. Double digits for McCoy is Corns, no good with the 3. Rebound Riley Corns. Corns straight to the window, no good. Grabbed down by Chupka. Chupka in transition. Chupka near side. Hall wasn't ready, and out of bounds it goes. Moflo gets it back with 14:42 remaining here in the opening, or in half number 2.
Biggest difference in that first half, Alex, 8-0 run by State Farm, later a 12-0 run. Meanwhile, Monessen Florist, they've had back-to-back buckets a few times, but they haven't really been able to get out and get big buckets and then get stops.
Iron unkind to Clark. Corrado banks it, no good. Now it's Whaley's turn up over, no good. I think Whaley was expecting the contact that never came, but Iron very unkind to Moflo on those last 2 shots.
Yeah, absolutely. And sometimes when things aren't working, they're not working. And timeout here for State Farm with 14:22 to go, and they hold a 41-19 advantage.
Brooke McCoy, 11 points. Ella Chupka, 12, 9 for Erica Hall. You know, as we've kind of seen, it's been an interesting thing because at times Monessen Florist looks like they've done a lot of things right, but it's kind of been one thing that Monessen Florist also hasn't got shots like we saw in that last sequence to fall, while State Farm, Chupka seemed like in that first half, whatever she was throwing up was going in.
Yeah, and it's a credit to State Farm defensively as well. I mean, you got to give them credit. They're not giving Monessen Florist any easy buckets. They're making things hard on them, and, you know, it goes back to the fact that, you know, they're able to convert on the offensive end, and then they've been able to get a ton of stops. And also, Monessen Florist has kind of struggled with turnovers. They had 10 in the first half, none here in the second half, but that was definitely a factor in the first 16 minutes as well.
Here's Tessa Rodriguez in no hurry up over the center court divide. Rodriguez inside. Now it's Erica Hall. Hall skips it to McCoy. McCoy kick out. Nikolai one more. Chupka. Chupka drives left block. Pretty feed. Nikolai for 3. No good. Rebound Bella Corrado. Now it's Clark. Here comes Kate Clark. Clark driving left block. Clark works her way in. She's fouled by Chupka. Kate Clark, 3 points so far tonight, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. First shot up and in, give her 4. Through the motions once again, Clark puts it up. Clark rattles it in and out as Battles try to get the rebound, hit the deck. His back the other way comes Nikolai. Nikolai, now it's Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez up top. Rodriguez shuffling near side McCoy. McCoy left wing, pulls up for 2. Got it again, Brooke McCoy. Give her 13. That's a new season high for Brooke McCoy.
Yeah, it seems like she has blended in really well with this Dax Thomas State Farm team so far this season. There's another turnover.
As it's a steal by McCoy. McCoy finds Nikolai, rolls back out to Chupka. Chupka left wing three, no good. Rebound Whaley. Now it's Riley Corns up ahead. Battles wasn't looking but runs into it. Battles right wing, handoff. Kate Clark drives. Clark goes down, kept the ball, and a timeout call by Monessen Florist to maintain possession. 13 minutes remaining, half number 2, 43-20. Dax Thomas State Farm on the verge possibly of win number 1. They were oh so close against Cedarbrook on Monday. First meeting between these two teams went in favor of Monessen Florist by a final score of 53-52. It took a late game charge for Dax Thomas State Farm to kind of make it close, and Monessen Florist hoping that's what they can have here in this one. But, you know, another good thing, Jose, just looking over, scanning the gym. Good to see Rachel Manfredo back here, which was a little shaken up on Monday after that last game for Lee Supply, so great to see that.
Yeah, you never want to see someone go down like that, but encouraging to see her back in the gym with a jersey in her hands, ready to go here later today.
As Rodriguez, there's McCoy, back to Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez drives in, right block, no good. Rebound, Kate Clark. Here's Clark in transition. Kate, right wing, Kate Clark, rolls up top, Clark. Kick out, Manetti for three, no good, overshoots, rebound underneath by Battles. Battles looks to skip it to Olzak, and it's knocked out off the hands of Rodriguez as Kenzie Saliga back in, and Rodriguez out. Manetti the trigger, down to our right, inbound off the fingertips of Clark, poked free by Whaley, out of bounds, out of the hands of Ella Chupka. Lee Supply, Edward Jones, next game here this evening. As Chupka, right elbow, Chupka penetrates, foul line underneath, Saliga lays it in for two more. Kenzie Saliga up to 4, and it's 45-20 in favor of Dax Thomas State Farm. As there's Clark, left wing. Clark drives in, stops up, puts it off the window and in. Kate Clark gets that 2 right back for Monessen Florist. As bounce pass inside, going to work, shot up, no good, but fouled was Kenzie Saliga. As Manetti picks up the personal, sending Saliga to the stripe. Has a chance to match her season high with a make at the line. Misses the first. Kenzie, a rising junior, of course, for Coach Caitlin Slagus at Bell Vernon. We'll see her team on deck next with Lee Supply. As a timeout with the officials. Something on the floor here.
Take a moment to thank Marx's Court Time Sports Center for hosting the Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League, both boys and girls division games. Girls play Monday and Wednesday, boys Tuesday and Thursday, and all the action here on MVI Live.
Yeah, I think we had some blood on the court.
Just a little bit. Chad Corrado and the referee both on the court wiping it down, as making sure it's all cleaned up before we shoot these free throws. 45-22 lead for Dax Thomas State Farm with 11:39 to go.
As it is Kenzie Saliga getting set to shoot. Second shot for Saliga. Saliga puts it up, and Kenzie Saliga knocks it through.
Low block, opposite low block, 4 out, 1 in.
5 points for Saliga today.
Inside, Whaley, Abigail Whaley flips it. Corrado puts it up, no good. Rebound, Shepka. And there go the paper towels flying. Is that the MVI-SBL equivalent to the chair? Have we got the paper towel throw by Chad?
I guess so. I don't think he would throw it as far as Bobby Knight threw a chair, but
shot up, no good. Waynesburg guy on the call of that game, if you didn't know that. Former Pirate
yeah?
broadcaster Lanny Flaherty.
Oh, yes, sir.
Actually was calling the game with the Bobby Knight chair throw. As the league empty trip rebound by Pascal Olzak. Now Abigail Whaley. Right wing, Whaley up top, Clark drives, Clark stops up, back to Whaley. Whaley pulls the trigger, no good. Rebound by Corrado. Corrado puts it up, no good. Corrado tries the reverse and gets it. Bella Corrado onto the board. As Chupka coast to coast lays it in for two. First bucket of the half for Ella Chupka. And it's 48-24 as Max Thomas State Farm doubling up on Moflos. There's Corrado. Chupka with the steal. Here comes Ella in transition. Chupka right block, lays it in again. Ella Chupka to 16. 50 for Max Thomas State Farm. As there's Clark driving. Clark stops up. Clark got it back. Kate Clark kick out Riley. Corrins for three. Off the mark, rebound. Corrado puts it up, no good. Now it's Hall with the rebound. Erica Hall coast to coast. Hall left block, fires it up, no good. Rebound, Corrado off to Kate Clark. Clark, foul line, drives, right block. Clark has it knocked out by Riley Vienick.
I think Chupka was able to get a hand on that one as well. Knocked it away from Clark as she was trying to drive through the State Farm defense.
Clark running out of time. Clark flips it. Corrado in the corner inside. Pascal Olzak outside. Riley Corns. Corns drives in. Corns fires it up and in as Riley Corns gets her first bucket of the contest. Now it's 50-26. And, you know, not to kind of keep beating that, the leading scorers aren't here for Monessen Florist. Monessen Florist, as a team, hasn't reached Ayanna Wade's average for the season so far here tonight.
It just shows you how valuable she is. If she's here, this is a completely different game. You know, if you have the same production that you're getting from the girls that are on the court, and then you add Ayanna Wade's average, you know, this is around a tie game.
As there's Erica Hall. Hall drives in. And Whaley takes it away. But, I mean, you got to play with the cards you're dealt. I mean, look at Dax Thomas State Farm boys yesterday, 5 players, and they gave Union Cleaners, who many think is the number 2 team in the boys' side, which record-wise they are, pretty much all they could handle.
You think that when you add a player like Maggie Spell, too. I mean, she's capable of going off and scoring in bunches. So, you know, Monessen Florist is still a very good team, you know, with those two on the court. And even with them, you know, off the court, but definitely much better when those two are in uniform and ready to go.
Tie up forced, and it's going to stay with Dax Thomas State Farm. 9:03 remaining here in half number 2. Rodriguez, the trigger, flips it in. Hall drives. Hall to the right block, no good. Rebound, Riley Corrins. Corrins pushing the issue. Corrins drives in, and Saliga denies. As Saliga to Hall. Here's Hall stopping up left wing. Hall up top. Rodriguez, foul line, right block, kick out. That's Kaylin Settles. Drives, right block, Settles, puts it up. She's fouled underneath. Gonna go against Riley Corrins. Kaylin looking for her first points of the summer, and there it is.
You know, Settles, a rising freshman from Elizabeth forward. You know, Crystal Gibbs has to be pretty excited to have a young player like her as she goes 2 for 2 from the line.
Not even just her. Look at Mia Sosteric as well. 2 young players coming into the fold to join, you know, a great number of returners. Of course, you lose Bailey Brinson, Haven Briggs, but, you know, Terza coming back and so much more for that EF squad, along with the young players you already have. As a foul there on Corrado. You're talking about young players. Chloe Zombach going to be a sophomore this year. Olivia Grimm going to be a sophomore. Saw limited action towards the end of the season, and Grimm showed off her pure athleticism, especially during softball season this past year.
Yeah, and you look at a player like Alyssa Terza, who took really big strides, and Jocelyn Dawson. Both of them have really taken strides and have really benefited, I think, from playing here in the MVISBL.
I knew there was one I was missing, and that was Dawson.
And it's helpful to have these young players stepping into roles. With Brooke Markland and Bailey Brinson graduating, it's huge to have that balance and be able to have girls that are going to be able to step into starting roles next season.
Tough go of it here tonight for Monessen Florist. The offense just not here. 52 points given up to Dax Thomas State Farm. That was their total from the first meeting. As there goes McCoy, flipping it to Caitlin Settles. Settles up top, Rodriguez. Rodriguez now McCoy. McCoy pulls up for three. Got it! Brooke McCoy hits the triple, give her 16. Tied for a game high with Ella Chepka.
And Dax Thomas State Farm got to, give them credit on the defensive end of the floor. As there's a foul. I mean, they haven't allowed any of these Monessen Florist players to kind of fulfill the production that, Ayanna Wade and Maggie Spell can bring into this lineup.
Yeah, and another thing, no threes allowed tonight by Dax Thomas State Farm.
And there have been a lot of attempts, that's for sure.
As Massey replaces Riley Vienick.
And here in the second half, I mean, Monessen Florist really hasn't had much. Couple points from Kate Clark, but no one's really stepped up into kind of that main scorer mode as Bree Battles leads the way with 9 points.
Jose, what was the halftime score?
Halftime score was 36-17.
Trying to just get some quick math here. So that's only a 10-point half so far for MoFlo. As there's McCoy, no good.
And meanwhile, it's been a 19-point half on the other side for Dax Thomas State Farm as McCoy fouls Corrado there. And Corrado will head to the line with 6:36 to go here in this one.
6:36 remaining here in the half, 55-27 your score. And Bella Corrado at the line. Corrado puts it up, no good. Bella Corrado through the motions. Up, no good. Rebound, Brooke McCoy. Here's McCoy back the other way. McCoy sends it inside, denied by Whaley, taken away by Corrado. Corrado goes to Battles. Battles. Near side, Whaley. Inside, Ozak. Ozak unable to keep the handle as Brooke McCoy was draped over her back. .6:05 remaining here in the half. Now it's taken by McCoy. McCoy up top, far side, Rodriguez. Tessa Rodriguez drives in. Rodriguez kicks it, Settles. Kaylin Settles working her way back up top. McCoy again, got it again. Brooke McCoy, 19. As now it's Battles. Battles right wing. Battles pulls the trigger and knocks home the triple.
First three of the game for Monessen Florist. Battles now into double figures at 12 points.
MoFlo gets to 30. As kick out, there's McCoy again. Got it again! Brooke McCoy heating up from outside here in the latter stages. As driving there, Whaley. Whaley pulls up and rattles. No good. Rebound, McCoy. Far side, Settles, drives in and settles and one. Fouled by Manitti. First bucket from the floor for Kaylin Settles. As now Kaylin Settles puts it up, back iron, no, rebound Ozak, Ozak to Clark. 4:38 and counting as there's Manetti outside, Whaley takes a dribble, puts up the three and knocks it through. Abigail Whaley up to 9. Vinik now in the left wing. Riley Vinik guarded tightly by Corrins. Bounce pass, Tessa Rodriguez. Rodriguez up top, Clark guarding. Rodriguez rolls right. 4:10 remaining here in the final half of play. As there's Vinik taken away, it's Whaley. Massey in transition defense. Whaley lays it up and in. 11 for Abigail Whaley as she reaches double figures. Kaylin Settles with 3:44 remaining here in the half. As that one's knocked out. And Moflo takes back over. Clark quickly, Corrins left alone for three, no good, out of bounds. Last game, Riley Corrins hit a couple of triples for Moflo. Unable to find the mark here tonight.
Just hasn't been Monessen Florist night.
Looks like Edward Jones almost a full company of players, maybe besides, I don't see Brooke Evans over there, which would be another loss of not having her for a game. She has been outstanding for that team this season. When here, as there's Ozak, Ozak to Whaley. Whaley drives in, bounce pass, Manetti wasn't ready. 2:45 remaining in the half, 63-35. Dax Thomas State Farm rolling on their way to win number 1 on the season.
Edward Jones, Lee Supply will follow this one, and then a rematch of last year's championship game, AMD Industries and Cedarbrook in the 8 p.m. finale.
It'll be a big game for both Edward Jones and Lee Supply as shot up, back iron out, no good. If you're is a foul on Manetti again, if you're a Monessen Florist fan, you're going to have to hope Edward Jones continues the hot start. That'd keep you in a tie besides the head-to-head with Lee Supply and kind of give you a better path towards the postseason.
Yeah, and easier said than done with the way that Lee Supply has been playing, and London Creech has really emerged as one of the top players here in the girls division.
As there's the three. As outside was Kenzie Saliga. 8-point game for Kenzie Saliga. 66-35 with 1:34 remaining. Now it's Riley Corrins. Corrins up top for the answer, off the mark. Rebound grab down by Saliga. Now it's Rodriguez, spins away from Manetti. Tessa Rodriguez. In the right wing, Rodriguez backpedals. Rodriguez surveys. Tessa looks to drive in, foul line. Rodriguez bounce past Saliga. Now it's Massey putting it up, back iron and out. Rebound, Kate Clark. Clark near side. Whaley for three again. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound again by Rodriguez. 52 seconds remaining from Dax Thomas taking win number 1 of their season here in their 6th game. As driving in, Settles up and in for 2 more. As Kaylin Settles up to 6.
Nice second half here for Kaylin Settles.
As way outside, Clark off the mark with the 3. A little bit of Grinishy back pedals there.
Yeah, State Farm will hold on, and
as that will do it for this one, as Ella Chumpka, 16 points, 22 for Brooke McCoy, including a 13-point second half. 9 for Erica Hall, 6 for Settles, and 8 for Kenzie Saliga. 12 for Battles, and 11 for Abigail Whaley as Dax Thomas State Farm takes it 68-35 here in game number 1 of the evening to take their first win of the season. We come back. We'll have Edward Jones and Lee Supply right here on MVI Live.